Beta apparently sell 3 times as many 300s as they do 250s. My view has certainly changed, and I'm in love with the 250. The X-Pro, where do we start? I got to start by saying we've already started. This is not the first time I've ridden this thing, and it's a bit of a long-termer. And I like being involved in different tests of all sorts of things, and was lucky enough to get invited to the launch. Rode all the bikes, some I'm a little bit familiar with in the past, have done it before. This bike really stood out, but there's a little bit in the foreground before that. I have had a long-term kind of a testing with the 300s, and my brain always thought, obviously if you're doing techo stuff, a 300 would have to be the go, because who doesn't want more torque and all that sort of stuff? You know, I raced the whole AORC at the time in 2018 on a 300 KTM. Anyway, I've always thought 300s, and if I go back a little bit, I went to the 25 model over in France. It was a 6-day ride that Jess Gardner organised. You know, I knew they had a fleet of different bikes, and when we got there, our name was written on the front of a bike, and I don't know how they chose any of it, but I was going along the line, found my name and saw that the 250, they had me down on 250, and I was pretty bummed because I was thinking, damn, the 300, that's a pretty awesome bike. And the 250, and yeah, whatever, okay, it doesn't matter that much, we're not racing or anything. And just my mindset was all about the 300s being better. Anyway, started the ride and it was awesome. And I really loved this thing. I was like, wow, this thing's so alive, so much fun. And it seemed to have an unreal torque and all this sort of stuff. And then I swapped back to the 300, someone else had it, we swapped around, did a few things. And I was like, give me that bike back, I prefer it. And that is certainly the way I feel now. Yeah, I really like the 250, and it was exciting to have the launch of 26 because they've changed the 250 and they've made a short stroke engine, and straight away I'm thinking a short stroke, that's like less torque, so that's not going to be something I thought would make it better. But obviously they're pretty clever engineers and all the modern sort of stuff you can get into now to help in other areas. And then I rode this thing and it was outstanding for me at this launch, and that was the bike I wanted to grab the most and I had the most fun on it. Overall, I really do love it. You know, it's a great thing. It's a great trail bike. It's one of the things I want to mention is that, you know, it's a real fun bike, but one of the reasons is it's lightweight, and it's sort of crazy that you can say, you know, 250 and a 300 and, oh, they should be the same. On paper, they probably are the same or very close. But like most people know, it's that crankshaft and that feel of weight. This feels so much lighter than the 300, and it's a really exciting engine to just have fun on, and you've got the different modes which I've played around with. I was going to say, this last ride that I've done, I've been playing with the switch on the handlebar. You know, it calls it cloudy days or sunny type stuff, but obviously more power. And in most instances, depending on harder terrain and technical, I've kind of preferred the softer mat because there's less surprises and less fatigue probably. But yesterday in the deeper mud, I really was better and felt much more comfortable with the, I guess it's got more advance in it as well, but the more power was easier to ride for me. So, you know, they all make a difference, all these things, and it's good to have them on the handlebar and easy to swap around. It's a bloody fun bike. It's incredibly light, pretty easy bike to live with, maintain. Air filter, you know, it's good. It's, you know, I think everybody copied KTM from years back, the way they fed the filter in. This one's similar, still as good. You're confident it's sealed. So things like that. This thing's got oil injection. It suits me. I haven't had any issues. So living with it's pretty easy. I haven't had anything fall off it except myself. The gear lever was one issue I had, and I've had it with a few beaters. It just, don't know if it's the way I ride, having my legs or something, but it's a little bit awkward to get under the gear lever and get the next one, and it wasn't so much a positioning thing. I felt like it should have been a little bit wider. It's something you would have got used to, but I didn't kind of want to get used to it. I wanted to play around and see if I could come up with a lever that was a bit better suited to what I wanted, so I did that. I haven't really modified much else, to be honest. Played a little bit with the power valve spring, but I'm pretty close to standard. Same with the suspension. Put a little bit more preload on the fork spring. Easy to do. Yeah, in the sense of setup or changing a few things. Gear lever, of course, I've mentioned that, but that was something I wanted to do straight away. I've also pulled out the bash plate, which is plastic. It's cool, and I've spaced it out with some like mousse. Do this on other ones, and it just helps protect the gear lever, and it's sticking out a little bit more, so it helps hit the folding tip and not get anything behind it. It had these brackets under the tank there that's near the carby, and I just looked at them and thought, well, that'd be a great place to keep a couple of spare levers, so I've got some spare levers there. And yeah, access for the air filter, the seat comes off unreal. But you know, to be honest, I've thought about gearing and changing that at times, but it's like anything, probably some tracks might suit, but really it's pretty versatile where it is, and haven't actually got around to changing that, haven't got an issue with it, just done very little, to be honest. I rate the suspension. I think for someone average or my level and weight and everything, the bike's pretty damn good, you know, and it's good for what it's designed for, which is trail. I'm living with it and loving it, you could say. It's fouled a few spark plugs, which I haven't had any issue with before, and that's a bit frustrating, but don't know. Right now I'm in a pretty high altitude area, and maybe there's an effect in that too, but not a lot to complain about. Brakes are powerful, suspension I really like. I think it's good. I know they sell a lot more of the 300s than the 250s. They sell 2 or 3 to 1, and I don't blame them, people buying it, because that was my attitude too. I wouldn't have even considered a 250. It just didn't make sense, you know, why go less when you want more torque? But it's really been an eye-opener for me, that side of it. So I wouldn't go 300 at all. I'd always stick with the lighter feel and everything of these things. Even hard enduro guys, the things can get on the pipe and go up stuff. It's got great torque down low. It's that light feel that is the magic and puts a smile on your face. So yeah, I'm enjoying it.